Hey there, YouTube land. This is my third take to do my complete horror Blu-ray collection. I did the complete horror DVD collection before, so let's try and barrel through this because I have cats and coming around me all the time. So let's try and get through this. First off is one that I got. It's a double feature. I actually got to watch this one. I haven't seen it yet. And the double feature is cool because it actually has movies on each on their own disc. Back in the day, they used to put them all on one disc together, but this is actually each have their own disc, so maybe they have features and stuff too. Who knows? The Breed and Day of the Dead. Really interested in seeing The Breed, especially because I like Michelle Rodriguez, and very cute girl. Like her and stuff, and it's kind of like a werewolf type film, I think, or a wolf. Anyway, I gotta find out. Sounds like an interesting film. Next up is a movie that I really hate, but I got it because it was really cheap, and the features are really good. And it's on Nightmare on Elm Street, the Blu-ray edition. So here's the slashes come to it. So nice and particular cover. Got sucked in. Is this a good movie? No, it sucks. Really, really bad movie. Don't recommend it. If you get this like for $1 or something like that, the features are okay. The maniacal movie mode, awesome. The movie itself sucks ass. The Thing prequel, got this for a really great price. Actually, a Blu-ray DVD digital copy, and I don't use digital copies. I think it might have even been used. I'm sure it was like a new one or not. But really enjoy this movie. And I actually really enjoy this movie. I haven't really watched this movie yet, not all the way through. I think I will really enjoy this movie. There. My Bloody Valentine 3D. This is the remake, and what's cool about this one is this is the combo Blu-ray 3D plus the Blu-ray plus the DVD. And mine, unfortunately, has the Blu-ray 3D, but it does not have the DVD. It was on the other side, and where I bought it, didn't have the DVD part of it, but that's okay because I just wanted the movie anyway in 3D because I already had it in a couple editions. Very cool film. I think this might have been a Best Buy exclusive or something like that, but fun little film. Not as good as the original. Next up is Maniac Blu-ray. Elijah Wood, done by Alexandra Aja. Enjoyed this one. A very bloody film, very dark. Carrie remake. I really like this one. I like it just as much as the original. There's certain things I like better in this one than I did with the original. Still, I love the original film. I'm a huge Brian De Palma fan. But anybody that said this was not a good remake lied to you. This is a fantastic remake. Next up is Orphan Killer. This was an independent slasher film that was done. I followed it from its inception back in its Facebook days when they were trying to get it off the ground, stuff like that. Stars Diane Foster and directed by Matt Farnsworth. Yeah, Mark Farnsworth. I got to meet Diane, Matt, and the guy that played the Orphan Killer at Comic-Con. That's where I bought this hat. I bought this off of the guys that made the film. I was supposed to go back and get it autographed, but I was feeling sick the next day because I got stuck in the rain. This one actually has a CD soundtrack as well. Really cool. If you like the metal stuff, great movie actually. I found some really fun. I recommend it to a lot of people. A lot of people end up getting the steelbook edition of this, which I'm very jealous of because I wanted that sexy steelbook. Next up is a film I found actually. I really like this film, and I kind of saw it on DVD. That I ended up buying this one here because it was on at a dollar store actually. Midnight Movie. If you haven't seen this one, it's a great film. I love the way that it's done. I love the way it looked, the killer. This is just a fun movie overall, and there's some great features on the Blu-ray that are not on the original DVD. So check it out. And I got this one for I think it's $3. Next up was one that I thought was going to be horrible because of straight-to-DVD sequel. And usually that means the movie's pretty bad. In this case, it didn't. Curse of Chucky was the best sequel that I've seen in the Child's Play series after Child's Play 2. Great film. Actually, Brad Dourif's daughter is in this, and she does a fantastic job. Just a very dark film, very the shooting of the cinematography in this is really well done. Goes back to its roots, and that makes it actually scary again. When I was up in Ottawa, I found this one here that I've been looking for a while. Of course, Halloween set is coming out, and I got that coming, but I really wanted the Terror in the Isles documentary, so I needed to get the this edition of the 30th anniversary edition of Halloween 2. This has Tearing the Aisles. I got it for Tearing the Aisles. It's a great document. It's great, kind of a clip show type thing. Anyway, I saw it in theater. I always wanted it. Here's one that's been controversial, and that is Friday the 13th remake. The Killer Cut edition is the only way to get this thing. Great Blu-ray, and there's a lot of exclusives here for the Blu-ray edition of this. And you know what? This is a damn good remake of Friday. This is the opposite of what Halloween did. They actually went with the storyline that you're supposed to. Next up is Evil Dead 2 25th Anniversary Edition. I'm still eyeing up like a sexy slipcover that I've seen at a store. I may actually have to break down and buy that one just to get the slipcover that I want for this edition here. If I do, who knows, maybe it'll come into like a trade or a contest down the road. Yeah, I love Evil Dead 2. Great movie, really funny. Next up is the original Carrie. If you're going to have the remake Carrie, you got to have the original. I'm a Brian De Palma fanatic, so love this movie. Great film. I love the way that this is shot. Piper Laurie's character is incredible. Like I said, I liked some of the acting in the new one a little bit better, but you can't deny they did a fantastic job. The cinematography in this is just unbelievable. I love werewolf movies, and American Werewolf in London is one of my faves. Of course, very comedic, great special effects. I love David Naughton. I remember him from the Dr. Pepper commercials, and he does a fantastic job in this. I was in love with Jenny Aguirre when I was a kid, of course, because I saw the movie Walkabout, and that was probably, when I was young, one of my first, nudity movies. Very innocent film, though. Next up is a horror remake that it's not that bad. It's a good starter if you're younger and you haven't watched a lot of slasher movies or anything like that. Prom Night, not bad. Jonathan Shea is in this one. He did this one when he did the sequel to Roadhouse. Yeah, I know. But a lot of people hate on this one. You know, it's okay. It's an entertaining 90 minutes. Very dark. People say that, whether this is PG-13, this is really kiddie and stuff. This is not at all kiddie. That bullshit. This was a kiddie one? No. Was it? Did they have the ultra gore stuff that a lot of modern day movies have? No. But look at the opening of this movie and what happens to this girl. Now this movie ends, and tell me this movie's in dark. No. Cabin in the Woods, great but overly hyped movie. Some great special effects, some fantastic writing by by Josh Whedon and the guys from the dialogue is good. The ending sucks ass. The ending's horrible in this movie, really bad. Great movie, horrible ending. I was with it right till the ending. I could see it coming a mile away. I was hoping it wouldn't go there because there's so many other ways it could have gone with that. And the very end of the movie, atrocious. Dead Calm, love it. Great suspenseful film. 3 actors hold this movie together all throughout. Sam Neill, Nicole Kidman, and Billy Zane. You know you're going to get a good ride. Planet Terror, a fun little film, part of the Grindhouse collection that they did. They did Planet Terror, and they did another one which I don't have. I don't have, do I? I used to have it. And I can't remember the name right now. Which one? No. Anyway, yeah. The other one is about the car. And oh my god. Planet Terror. Fun film. Wolfman, underrated horror redo. Just a really cool film. Liked it. Benicio del Toro was great. Anthony Hopkins was great. Of course, it's chewing up scenery like he always does. Asylum scene is amazing in this. Killer Movie is a kind of a low-budget slasher film. I enjoyed it. They had a few actors that I liked in it. Pretty much nothing new. You can see a lot coming in this one here, but it's a fun film. This one I picked up with the Minute movie for like $3, so not bad. One that I liked that my better half is never going to watch with me. Pet Cemetery. Fantastic film. Very creepy. It bothered me when I first saw it. It bothered me when I first read the book. And I really wanted to have the Blu-ray because it is an amazingly well-done film. Mary Lambert did this, of course, and she's a great director. Next up is one that, for some reason, from some ungodly reason, they're going to remake. Not because the movie's bad, but just it doesn't need a freaking remake. Troll Hunter. Fantastic film. Finally got to own the Blu-ray of this one. Some great stuff on it. If you haven't checked out Troll Hunter, really suggest you do. I enjoyed it. Here are ones that these are two that you should have. If you're a Hammer fan at all or gothic horror, Frankenstein Created Woman. Millennium put out this one here, and they did an amazing job. There's like cards, there's featurettes, there's documentaries, commentaries, just really great stuff. Really, really. Frankenstein Created Woman, get it. He also put out at the same time Dracula, Prince of Darkness, the first Dracula movie that I saw, and when I was growing up, and it stuck with me. I remember buying a book afterwards, but Dracula movies, and it's a lot of stills from this movie in there as well. I love this one. Again, collectible cards, a lot of featurettes, a lot of like shorts and commentaries and all that stuff. Gotta have it. One of my proudest buys of last year. My better half got it for me. I had no idea I was getting it. I really, really wanted it really bad, and she found it for me. House on Straw Hill. Love the movie, but more than anything else, there's a documentary that's exclusive to the first 3,000 copies of this called Ban the Saddest Videos, and it's really, really good. If you like the documentaries that were done on like the censorship and the video nasty documentaries, which I gotta get, this is a really great one. The Unseen with Barbara Bach picked this up when I was up in Ottawa as well. I saw this when I was younger. I remember this, I think, Stephen Wright. Stephen Wright, is that his name? Stephen First. Stephen Wright's a much different person. Stephen First from St. Elsewhere, I think. I think it was in St. Elsewhere. Is the killer in this, actually. Very different. It's not giving anything away. It's a very unusual film. Is it a great film? No, but is it one that gives me like kind of happy feelings from my childhood? Yes, it does. Reanimator I picked up for very cheap, like $8 or something, or less actually, and it was brand new. Great film. Again, this one's put up by Image. A lot of features on this one. There's a couple of audio commentaries, some featurettes, a lot of really cool stuff. I really love Reanimator. If you're a horror fan, you probably do too. So, we have more. We have lots more. So I'm just putting these back. And next up, we have Maniac Cop. Fantastic film. I've always been a big fan of it. Bruce Campbell, Tom Atkins, My Foot's Falling Asleep, and Maniac Cop from Synapse. Maniac Cop 2. I love this one as well. Actually, I like this one better than the first one. A lot of people don't. This is my favorite of the Maniac Cop trilogy. Great film, put out by Blue Underground, an amazing edition. Love the sexy slipcover for this one. The third one is pretty much the most hated and reviled of the Maniac Cop ones. I can understand that, but I kind of enjoyed a part of it. There's some like interesting story stuff in it in there as well. This is Maniac Cop 3, unrated version. Finally on Blu-ray, finally in my hands. Next up, I got a couple more Synapse films. One is Frankenhooker, a really great one. Love this movie. Of course, it's done by, oh man, what's his name again? I think Henenlotter. Yeah, Frank Henenlotter got the Basket Case, did this one. He does a lot of these like body horror films. This is kind of like a fun one. When this was on VHS back in the day, there was like this button you press, and it would say, "Want a date?" Yeah, good movie. When I started my channel, one of the coolest things was that a guy, a really good commenter by the name of Toddy Wants, sent me a Blu-ray, and it was a SynapseFilms.com exclusive. And that really hit me because I never thought that would happen from doing this stuff here, but it did, and it was very cool. And it's the definitive document of the dead. I love this documentary, and to have it on Blu-ray with the special features that are there and the special original edition as well, amazing. I never did forget that. Next up is the Hammer Horror Collection, Twins of Evil, one of my favorites. I've always liked this movie. I love this cover. There's great features, and on this one here, this is one of the ones where it pays to be Blu-ray because you know what? There are special features that are on this that are Blu-ray only, and actually, they're Blu-ray features that actually matter, that actually mean something. Yeah, this is one that definitely have on Blu-ray. New York Ripper by Fulci, given me by Valerie 507 by Sammy. Great film. Love this movie. Donald Duck. The most controversial horror film ever made. Not quite. Excellent film, though. Night Train to Terror. Fantastic film. Love it. I love the extra movie on it. Greta Just one that's a guilty pleasure of mine. I've always loved this film. Complete Scream collection. This has actually all four Scream movies. There's ones that have the first three. This one's all four of them, plus a fifth Blu-ray disc of special features. It's a couple documentaries and feature-length documentaries on Blu-ray. Most of them do it on DVD. This one did it on Blu-ray. I really appreciate that. Sushi Typhoon's Hell Driver. I really enjoyed this stuff. This is the only Sushi Typhoon one because this was given to me, and you know what? I can't find these around here. Next up is Gremlins, the Christmas horror movie. This is the 25th anniversary edition. Grabbed this one on Blu-ray when it came down in price, and I'm really glad that I did. Looking forward to watching this one again this Christmas. Grinders releases releasing Corruption. Was waiting to get this one. This one was like not available for the longest time. She's going to bed. But I'm a big fan of this one. Great film. Zombieland. It's a fun film. Hold with a Shotgun. Wanted to get this specific edition because of the slipcover, which I love, and it kind of pops like this. Cool stuff. Also got, of course, Evil Dead when they brought this one in Walmart. The Blu-ray Steelbook edition. I already got the Ultimate edition on DVD, but I wanted to have the Blu-ray of this. Pretty cool stuff. I grabbed the Nightmare on Elm Street collection. It's got 4 Blu-rays and 1 special feature disc that's DVD. All the movies are in fantastic Blu-ray and they look amazing. I got 7, the Steelbook. Really cool. Fan of the movie. Grab that one in blue. I got The Exorcist. Great film. Highly recommend this edition. I know there's a digibook out there, but I'm not a fan of it. Not at all, actually. If I got a few digibooks, so I would pick it up if it was like $1 or something. But as far as like getting a really sexy, nice-looking edition of Exorcist, if you don't have it, go for this one. Book and Blu-ray. Alien Anthology. Fantastic set. Just amazingly well done. Amazingly well packaged. Check it out. It's much better looking than I realized. I'm not going to get into it right now, but it's all 4 films. I did a unboxing of it anyway. So let's bring over some more and do those. One of my favorite Halloween movies that I'll be watching this Halloween, as I watch every Halloween, Trick or Treat. So I'll be doing that's a good time to do this because now it's September and Horror Globe Time is coming up, guys, which is a channel that I'm part of that launches during Halloween, where we do horror movie reviews and stuff like that for the whole month of October. So look for that, guys. Trick or Treat, great movie. The Blu-ray is the only way to go with this one because there are some great special features that are exclusive to the Blu-ray. The original Let the Right One In. Love this movie, of course, by Magnet, which TJ Pyramid was birthday today, so go over and say happy birthday TJ in his channel. I'll tell you how great Magnet is, this company actually. And they put out this one here. This is actually a really good edition. And of course, I got the remake, which I thought was actually done pretty well. I was surprised. Done by Hammer Films. The guys, you know, Dracula, those guys. They came out again. So Let Me In, good film, good remake. I gotta say, I was a fan of it. I liked it. Next up was Father's Day. I got 3004 of 5000. This is, of course, the limited edition, which has the Blu-rays and DVDs and soundtrack. Just, you know, a lot of crap. Good stuff. Good crap. Jess Franco. This is my only Redemption horror Blu-ray. Really horror Blu-ray that I got from Redemption. So it's cut me some slack on this one. And it is Oasis of Zombies. Beautiful cover. Horrible movie. Though I'm really glad that I got it. I love that all the Redemption ones on the road. Mood 616 does have them all. He's just baller when it comes to these things. Great stuff. White Zombie, classic on Kino, of course. Just a great film. I love this movie. Early zombie stuff. Bela Lugosi does a great job. There's an audio commentary on this one as well. I think there's like a 6-minute interview with Bela Lugosi and cool stuff. This one is, I guess, I put this one in horror because it kind of is, and it's Prometheus. I guess kind of goes with the Alien ones. I thought it was okay. It's not great. Didn't reinvent the wheel. Could have been better. And then there were none, of course, the classic murder mystery by, of course, Rene Clair, of course, the French director that came over and did this stuff. And this is a great film, actually. Great cast. I love this here. I love the Egg Christie stuff. One of the better remakes that I've seen, and I actually argued with some popular YouTubers about this as well. Evil Dead, just a really good remake, and it went in a different direction than I thought. I stayed away from all the spoiler stuff, so I didn't know going in that the girl was going to end up being the Conjuring. Knew nothing about this, stayed away from it, and actually, gotta say, really enjoyed this film. Creeped the crap out of me. Also, when I watched this movie, lit it this bitter scream during this like jump scare, and my better half's like, "What the hell are you watching?" I'm like, "Yeah, I like this movie." Insidious, very fun film. The second one was good too, but wasn't as scary. I don't have a second one yet. I saw it though. Blu-ray of this, actually pretty good. Not a lot of features, but there's some decent stuff in there. Oh, here we go. The one that got me a lot of hate when I came on doing my stuff, but I still like the film. I saw it with my son, and I thought it was cool. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D. Really fun. Audio commentaries on this are great, and now that Marilyn Burns has passed on, it makes this even more special to me, because she does do an audio commentary in this film. I really enjoyed seeing this with my son, so we watched it together. One of the movies we got to see, horror movies, got to see it in theater together. It means a lot to me. Clive Barker's Hellraiser Blu-ray. I just love this. I got to meet Doug Bradley, great guy, one of the nicest people I met. And, of course, he's Pinhead in this. Fantastic. A movie that I didn't think I was going to like. I picked it up for like $1 when, brand new, when Blockbuster was closing. It was selling off all their Blu-rays for $1 at the time. I should have picked it more. Picked this one, The Last Exorcism. Really enjoyed this. I mean, really, really enjoyed this. Went in complete different direction than I thought it was going to. And cast was great. I like this film. I haven't seen the second one. This is not a very good film, guys, but I get some... It's a movie with waste potential. Wes Craven did it. I kind of enjoyed it, but I'm not by any means going to tell you it's a good movie. But do I watch it every once in a while? Yeah, it's just one of those maybe guilty pleasures of mine. Maybe it's the potential that was there that I really liked, but for some reason I can watch it and I guess put in my own type thing, and that's my soul to take. And I'm not going to pretend this is a great movie, but I'm going to say that it could have been a really great movie. I got the Blu-ray of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I did not even know this was available on Blu-ray. I had the DVD edition with the metal steel plate and stuff. So I kept the steel plate and the evidence cards, sold the DVD edition, and kept the cool-ass Blu-ray. Really love this movie, actually. This is one that I got in a trade from Chris Horton, a friend of mine. He's got a channel on there. He does Nerds Radio, Nerds with a 3 in it. And it's You're Next. He didn't like it. I didn't really like this movie when I watched it. But I don't know. I can rewatch it. It's very... I keep saying I don't like it, and every time I say it, I'm like, oh god, this movie is not that good. But I rewatched this movie like 4 times now, or more. Which is, maybe the movie has more than I realize. I haven't seen much of it. Favorite one of mine that I usually watch around Halloween time is Tim Burton's Sleepy Hollow. Just love this film. Christopher Walken, Johnny Depp, Christina Ricci, always looking gorgeous. Next up is one I really like. Dimension Extreme is very much a hit or miss label, and very, very much hit or miss label. But Rogue is definitely one of their hits. A great film. Done by the guy that did Wolf Creek, Greg McLean, and just some incredible work in this one here. Only got a couple of them. I really would like to have the whole collection. Maybe I'll get the one when it comes out. But I really want them. This is Saw 4, not one of the best, but for the whole series, not the worst either. And I've got the last one with the 52 Ways to Die, which shows all the Saw deaths in it. And I just thought it was cool. Saw the final chapter. I actually didn't mind this one. And I really love these covers, just to see through things. More. There's more. The Alfred Hitchcock Classic Collection. This thing was really expensive to buy. I found it at Best Buy though for like on sale for like $9. 3 Blu-ray movies, Notorious, Rebecca and Spabbo, and I had to have it. I love Alfred Hitchcock. Could not believe it got it for that price. The Alfred Hitchcock Masterpiece Collection runs about over 300 now. If you ever see this one on sale, guys, pick it up. It's got like a fantastic amount of films. I got to see how many does it have on here. There's a book with this one, and I think it tells you how many. So we have. Okay. I'm not telling you. Saboteur, Rope, Trouble with Harry, Psycho, Vertigo, North by Northwest, Marnie, The Birds, Frenzy, which is actually one of his underrated films. There's a bunch of them. There's a whole lot of movies on here. Stranger on Train. Stranger on Train's not on here. But there's a lot of fantastic films on here. I think the only one I'm missing on here is Stranger on Train. Is that even on Blu-ray? I think it is. Okay, so falling all over the place. Next up are Grimm and Grimm 2. I didn't bring them over, I don't think. Did I? But I also have Once Upon a Time 1 and 2, which are which didn't really hit horror, but Grimm kind of does, so I'm going to put that one there. Bates Motel won this in the contest, actually. This is season 1. Very generous contest, and I was lucky to win it. These are the kind of horror, I guess, horror-ish, horror thriller Criterions that I got that are on Blu-ray. Investigation of Citizen Under Suspicion, highly recommended. Scanners, very highly recommended, actually. It's much better than I realized. Blowout, which is a fantastic film. Get this one. Videodrome, fantastic. Night the Hunter, you do not have a movie collection without this one. Get this in your collection. And of course, the incredible movie M by Fritz Lang. Just amazing. I'm going to get some of my imported horror now, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. You're going to see a lot of Arrow and stuff here. This one's by, I think it's Second Sight, yeah. One of my favorite editions of anything that I've got of horror is the Blu-ray Steelbook edition of Return of the Living Dead with the documentary, More Brains. Amazing documentary, and all the features from that documentary on there as well. More Brains, 2 hours of bonus features, Origins Return of the Living Dead, featurettes on the other like mini documentaries on the other 2 films in the series. I have the Arrow Academy release of Spirits of the Dead. It's a horror film with a lot of big directors. Fellini, Mal, and Roger Vadim worked on this one. Demons 2. It's my preferred steelbook. I know there's one that put up by Snaps, which is really sexy looking as well. I just really like the Arrow one. Life Force steelbook of this one. Of course, there's a really great edition put out as well by Scream Factory. I got this edition here. I do have the DVD. Somebody gave me without a case, the DVD of Life Force from Scream Factory, and I was waiting for mine to come, so I grabbed that one. Took that one as well. This one everybody needs to have. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, the Arrow Academy edition, just great stuff. One of my favorite science fiction horror movies of all time, Invasion of the Body Snatchers. This, of course, is the Donald Sutherland edition with Jeff Goldblum and Leonard Nimoy. I think Brooke Adams as well. Boy, The Eye, I've been waiting to have this one on Blu-ray for years. It finally came out. I'm so excited to have this one on Blu-ray. It's an amazing film. Bay of Blood, really good one. This one goes on sale every once in a while if you ever get a chance to get this one. Fantastic Baba film. Black Sunday, another amazing Baba film, and it has the actual first Italian horror movie. What's it called? I Vampire? Yeah, on here as well. So there's 2 for the price of 1. And I guess kind of horror, Big Trouble in Little China. Another favorite of mine. Man, I got a lot here. Do not worry, we are winding down. The Stuff, just love this one. Dress to Kill, Brian De Palma, like I said, I'm a huge fan of him. The Fury, great movie. Phantom of the Paradise. Obsession, you can see I got a lot of Brian De Palma stuff here. Of course, Mary Bava's Black Sabbath, great film. Lucio Fulci's Zombie Flesh Eaters, I love this movie. I've watched this about 5 times since I got it. Sisters by De Palma, another fantastic film. Cat o' Nine Tails by Argento, not one of his best, but definitely, look at this cover, how sexy is that? Gotta have that one on Blu-ray. Vamp, really fun film, and there's a great little feature on it called Dracula Bites the Big Apple, which was like a short film that he made that got him to make this movie. Great. House by the Cemetery, the Lucio Fulci Blu-ray edition, love this movie. Just love it. Phenomena, great Argento film with the young Jennifer Connelly. Great features. Inferno, again, another really cool Argento film with that Mary Bava actually worked on. Great stuff. Argento's first movie on Blu-ray, Bird with Crystal Plumage. I love this cover. It's just incredible. Just some amazing stuff. Now we're going to get into some of my... Okay, so these you've seen a lot of these recently because I did a video about a month or 2 on this stuff, I think. And it's Scream Factory. So here we go. Scream Factory and Shed and stuff. So, Swamp Thing. Favorite of mine. Dark Man. The Burning. Great film. Terror Train. Scared the crap when I was young. Night of the Demons. Amazing. John Carpenter's Prince of Darkness. Awesome. John Carpenter's Body Bags. Incredible. John Carpenter's The Fog. Highly underrated. It's kind of horror, I guess. John Carpenter's The Live. Great action film with some horror sci-fi elements. John Carpenter's Halloween 2 and 3. I've kept these because they're the first 2 Scream Factories that were put out. I know that there's a box that coming out that will be basically double dipping those type of things, but I just gotta have them. I love the cover art, and I love the fact that they're the first 2 that came out. The Vincent Price collection from Scream Factory Volume 1, amazing. The second one I'm waiting on. I'm not sure about it yet. The Amityville trilogy, love these. The third one's actually in actual 3D. The 3 is actually pretty damn decent. The remake's coming out really soon, so you might want to check out the original, Town of the Dreaded Sundown, and it has the film The Evictors with Vic Morrow, I think, and of course Jessica Harper, who I was completely in love with. She's absolutely gorgeous, and she was in Phantom of the Paradise, and of course she was in Shock Treatment as well. My favorite double feature from Scream Factory, X-Ray and Schizoid. I love slasher films, and I saw these multiple times when I was a kid, especially because Barry Benton was pretty much has that really cool naked scene in X-Ray. It's really kind of awkward now when I'm older. Terror Vision and Video Dead. Of course, Terror Vision is a really cool classic film. Video Dead is one of those we picked up the box, which looks so cool, so you had to rent it. And it's a cool double feature. My most recent addition to my Scream Factory collection, Ginger Snaps. Amazing. I watched the hour-long featurette on here, but the making, incredible stuff. You've got to have in your collection. Sleepaway Camp, another incredible movie. Great features on this one as well. We're almost done, boys and girls. So this one is not going to go as long as my other one, and thank God for that. So, Cat People. Malcolm McDowell and Natasha Kinski. Love this cover, love this movie. I have the DVD edition as well because there's more features on DVD edition that aren't on here. And I had to get it. Day of the Dead, great cover. Love this movie. Love the documentary on it. From Beyond, fantastic one. H.P. Lovecraft. We get to see Barbara Crampton in a very nice outfit. Prisons, one I really enjoyed. I think was it Rennie Harlan? Yeah, Rennie Harlan did this one. I think Bushler did the special effects on it. And Kane Hodder was in this. The only Hammer that came out on Scream Factory yet, as far as I'm aware, Vampire Lovers. The highly underrated Death Valley. But very actually kind of cool. Give it a shot. Final Terror. Q, The Winged Serpent. Love this movie. Love anything by Larry Cohen. Witchboard. Gotta have this in your collection. It's a great one. And great character studies in this as well. But it's not a boring film. It's a great film. Prana Special Edition Blu-ray. This is one of the few that I have the Blu-ray and DVD of because I got the DVD edition first. Crawl Space, love this film. Klaus Kinski, I love the Please Kill Mr. Kinski. Little short films on this. And last but not least, thank God this one is over because I really need to get some tea. Evil Speak. Loved Evil Speak. It was just a fun film. I mean, like, I didn't know what to expect, and I heard some bad stuff about it, but it was trippy. There's all my Blu-rays. Oh my God. Yeah. Blu-rays that are horror. I think I got them all for you guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Needless to say, I'm spent. I also have Attack the Block. Is that horror? Probably not. But that's my horror Blu-rays. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. For Aaron, Professor Pin right now, it's signing out time. It is time for tea. And also the unenviable task of putting all these back. Yeah. Sometimes I don't think I had too much. Have a great night, guys, and it's time for tea for me after these go on the shelves.